And then look at this. When was the last major serial killer?
The last major serial killer?
Uh-huh. Did they have all the I think
don't know.
I could tell you right now, I think it's a lot harder to be a freaking serial killer in 2019 than it was 30 years ago. The sophistication of technology and the police
But if
the FBI.
If you want to live off the grid,
it's
you
just
can,
incredible. You can, but that's what I'm saying though. Like to be a serial killer in a city or a major hub to float around, you
Makes
can't.
it much tougher now.
Yeah,
It's a lot tougher.
There was a story in China where this a prisoner, he broke out from the prison, and he became a hermit. So he lived in like the mountains or something. But then there was like, I don't know, he went somewhere where there was like facial recognition software, and they like it recognized his face,
Mhm.
and they found him in like the woods, like living in like a mountainside, like he had a tent, like he had like a makeshift tent, and and they wouldn't have found him without that kind of technology.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's a lot harder
Like-
to be a criminal.
Hmm?
So crime is down. I think, and serious crime, any type of serial crime. I think, I mean, it's factual. It's going to be extremely extreme. You're going to have to outsmart the government with all this technology. They have the smartest people working for them.
But that's also dangerous.
You know?
right?
And then
The
there's a
government
footprint
doing
on
it.
everybody almost everywhere now too.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's kind of dangerous. The government having that technology on its own citizens. Look what's happening in China with the Hong Kong protests, right? And you have China with its kind of overbearing technology. I mean,
the
technology,
CCTV.
yeah, the technology that they have, and it's government owned. So they're pretty much bullying other people like the NBA and like companies, the video game companies, right? Blizzard and Hong Kong protesters, right? So it's scary to have that kind of technology.
It is a good technology, but yes, it is scary based on whoever's using it, right? It could be used for benefits to lower crime rates, but it could also be used by an authoritarian government to kind of control its people, which is, again, that's the flip side of having all this tech, though.
When it comes to things like that, I'm a bigger picture. I mean, I know in the media term it can suck, right? For example, I'll give you a perfect example, and taking a flu shot, right? It sucks. You might actually get sick from taking a flu shot, but it may not be as extreme as an actual flu, right? You get a little cold, you get over in a few days, and you're done, and you're pretty much protected throughout the season, right? And versus not taking, and you get hit with the flu, boom.
It has
And
a major effect on you.
Major impact. So I look at it that way. And I know, you're trusting a government and a very powerful entity. But regardless of that fact, with or without that technology, you'd still think we're going to have some type of power over the government? I mean, especially if you're a citizen of that country, you want your fucking government to be powerful, right? I mean, I want the U.S. to be...
Unless they use it against their own citizens.
Okay, I understand that, but not 100%. I mean, and it sucks, but not... Good people do bad things.
Well,
And
everyone's human, right? So it's sort of like,
I think... Not even that. I think it's strategic. I don't think their weighing is this good or bad. I mean, from a political standpoint, they will weigh it like that, but from a logical standpoint, they're just going, what's the highest percentage, right? In business and in, I think, any type of competitive field, they're looking at what makes the most sense financially or powers, and they're not thinking, is this right or is this wrong? 100%.
that's also
I don't
scary,
think I don't think that's the number one choice. If they go, oh, is this right or this wrong? Okay, this is wrong. Okay, therefore we're not going to do any of this.
well, that's
Not the thinking.
But
If you look at all of the
but
past
society, government.
if you look at all of the past Julius Caesar, Genghis Khan,
Yeah,
right,
all their societies crumbled.
yeah, but Genghis Khan almost took over the world. Literally, the first person to have a one world nation. Anyway,
Almost.
but if they did any of those things, right? If they thought like that, then they probably would have been the one being conquered. That's the thing. if U.S. was, let's just say U.S., okay, if they were just like straight up, we're not gonna go after the best scientists, we're not gonna go after the best talent, this and that other country can have them. NBA, let's dumb it down. I'm not gonna go after LeBron. I'm not gonna try to tank this year to get the number one draft pick so I could get Zion or just have a higher chance of probability. What they're doing when they're tanking, it's not right for the fans. It's not right, but they're thinking on a larger scale. In the long term, it will be right. Look at the 76ers, stacked because they tanked. So that's what I'm saying. I think when you look at it on a larger perspective, like, you know what? It sucks now, but later on, it's going to make sense. It's going to make sense. And right or wrong, I don't know. But what I do know is that on the team that I'm on, I want us to be the most strongest. I want us to be good. Not because I want to dominate other motherfuckers. I just don't want other people dominating us. That's the way I see it. I think you just kind of have to put your trust in it because that's not something you can control.
So you're just going by the end justify the means of it.
Yeah, and it sucks to say that, right? It really it
it's more like a you're thinking a dollar and cents type of way. Where
that's a real logic. That's taking the heart out of it. It's
right,
just
you're taking the heart out of it. The right and wrong. It has when it comes to like your government, there has to be that like right or wrong, right? They have to think about
from a political aspect.
They have to think about that.
But
way.
when they're making
you're
these
thinking
decisions,
about the people that live in this country and the citizens. You have to think about right and wrong. You think about dollars and cents. That's why we have Trump. You know, dollars and cents. That's it.
But if you're saying we're thinking from this like right and wrong, we're thinking this of right and wrong from an outside perspective, right?
Okay, yeah. What are your thoughts about Hong Kong protesters? Or do they have the right
from an outside
protest?
perspective?